we doing, crew? Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, the car's packed. We're heading off. We got about 36 hours of training coming up for you in this video. Also, I say it all the time, but how pretty. Autumn, hey? We're heading off. Let's go. Jump in the car. We gotta go. Just a little shout out for my car, because as it gets older and the middle muffler has got a hole in it, she's starting to sound a little bit rortier. Don't mind it. Anyway, this isn't a car show. Let's go.
I've walked through the valleys of the wilderness.
Before we really kick this video off, I just wanted to jump in. I'm now about 1.5 weeks in the future from when this was filmed, because right now I'm actually putting the video that you're watching together. Bingo. And I wanted to say, unfortunately, last week I was filming an epic 48-hour video for you guys, going into the harsh realities of being an aspiring pro triathlete. And I was on the last session at the pool of the 48 hours, bang, camera got water in it, corrupted the SD card, broke the camera, and it was a real bummer because it was an epic video. I'd done some epic training last week, and this week training's been going really well, but it was a really good deep dive into what it's like doing the hectic work in the wee hours of the morning and the late nights, because I felt like the last couple videos had really just been on my days off. So unfortunately that video has now gone to the grave, but I have my new replacement camera, and I will have a video coming in the near future on that. P.S. If you've been following me on Instagram, you would have known the whole story about that YouTube video and the broken camera. So sorry if you already follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, go chuck me a follow. I post way more regularly on Instagram, and to be honest, it's usually way more cinematic and I guess better photography skills used on my Insta, because I have more followers there, and it's my main platform. This is all the behind the scenes stuff. So go make sure you're following me on Instagram as well, so you can stay up to date on everything.
So it is 2:30 p.m. on Friday the 10th of May. We are on our way to the pool. We'll do a 3K swim set, and then we're going to go up to the gym. And then tonight I got dinner with my partner's family. There you go. Because her parents are going to Europe for 5 weeks tomorrow. I know, must be nice, hey? Whereas it was actually this time last year, May 11th, I was the one jet setting off to Europe. And dinner tonight, and then tomorrow we got 205k ride. We'll ride down to Point Nepean and back, but we'll be leaving from my partner's place. So it's about 205k's. And yeah, then I'll take them to the airport. So that's going to be our around 36-hour video. Now, this afternoon, the plan was actually originally going to be riding in the Dandenongs again. So partly what this video about, or the message of this video, is about how I have found coaching myself has really helped me to be adaptable. Coaches are often very copy and paste. A lot of coaches are, and they charge a lot for that. And me, I do shift work, so I'm a disability support care worker. And so my shifts, they can change daily. So I find being able to be adaptable, make the most of, available time, is really important. So for example, this week, I've actually had to cover quite a few extra shifts, and they were unplanned. Like Tuesday, I was up at 4 a.m., did a massive 5-hour ride, which was 5 by 40 minutes spin, 20 minutes at 300 watts. So a solid 5-hour ride, and then went straight from there to 9 hours work. Didn't get home till 10 p.m. So what that has meant is I have missed a couple swims and a couple gym sets. This is only going to be my second gym set for the week. So instead of riding in the Dandenongs, I really wanted to get this swim and gym set done. So I've sacrificed that riding the Dandies, but that's okay because we got 205k tomorrow. So it'll be enough. So coaching yourself, you really learn to understand your priorities, where you are in your training cycle, so that you can make the most of your day. Like us as age groupers, or, you know, it'll be 18 hours of training this week, but I'll still have worked 38 hours. So it'll be a solid work week. So when you're adaptable, you can make the most of your time instead of following a rigorous schedule that often us as age groupers who have lives and other things going on, we can't always fulfill that because shit happens. Life happens during the day. So yeah, I've got other videos where I talk more about how I coach myself and how that goes into, but yeah, just wanted to give that quick outline of that's why we're on our way to the pool and the gym. It was going to be a double ride like video, but it's changed. See you at the pool, guys. I'm very lucky, crew. 2 times you. Oh, there we go. This swish new jacket, hey, have decided to jump on board and help me out a bit. So very grateful for all the support. You know, obviously going from age group to pro is never easy, and all the support is greatly appreciated, especially from one of the biggest brands in the tri game.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day.
That is the gym and swim done, crew. I actually am going to head to Hobart to see my strength coach in about a month. And so in that trip, I'm going to do a couple videos and show you guys a bit more about what my strength program is like. I've been with Scott for about 4 years now. And yeah, the program is about 3-4 times a week, every week at the gym. And I swear by the gym, particularly at the moment coming back from injury. So yes, there will be a video where I'll go more into my strength program. I'm keen to share that more with you guys because, as you would have seen, it's hard to get footage in the gym, and well, you're actually not allowed to. And so it's actually really hard to share what my strength routine is. But yes, you don't get strong on the bike, or I can't build my calf strength to improve my running form without going to the gym. So many people are scared to put on muscle. And it's ridiculous because what comes with muscle? Power, speed, acceleration. So yeah, don't be scared of the gym, crew. Go to the gym. What's 2 kilos when you gain 30 watts? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I am going to head to Ruby's now and go eat a ton of food and get this kit ready for an early start. It is wet. It has been raining, so I'm really hoping that clears up tomorrow morning. It is supposed to, and yeah, we'll get rolling. We'll start hooking down Beach Road. I messaged a couple friends again, but what do you know, they're all too scared as usual to ride with me. But actually, my friend said I was going to ride too slow. How's that sunset? Stunning. I hope the camera's picking that up, because anyway, it was good to get another solid swim, another solid gym set done in the bank, every brick laid. Have a good night, crew. Next time I see you will be out on the beach, out on Beach Road. So it's about 10k from where Ruby's is to the Beach Road, and then we'll hook all the way down Point Nepean and have a good old hoot, hey? Have a good night. See you in the morning.
That I would rap, that's a fact, yeah, I know. Just bought a bunch of guns, let's get them back.
Crew. So my throat started getting a bit sorer as the night's gone on. It's a bit touch and go. I've smashed some cold and flu, so fingers crossed we'll be all good. So just going to tell myself I'll be all good and then probably die tomorrow night. we'll just have to wait and see, hey? Fingers crossed I wake up, we're all good, have a good sleep, and bingo bango, we'll just knock out a cheeky 200. No worries. That'll be, but it'll be nice and cruisy, you know? Body can just take a teaspoon of cement. Toughen up, hey? Got to get it done. Want to get it done. Figure out the rest later. My famous last words. So, we've woken up and yes, my throat is still a bit sore. Like it's not enough that like I'm going to go, no, I'm not training at all today. But it's enough for me to go, if I go ride 7 hours, maybe I'll be properly sick tomorrow. And I don't want that. Obviously, the name of the game is consistency. We're not trying to make any miracles right now. So yes, it's a bummer because this is now the last video you saw. Also, I had to back off my ride because I felt a little bit sicky. And this has just happened this week now because I've just had so much extra work thrown at me. And yes, I've tried to maintain my training and still had some really solid sessions in there. And so it's always such a fine line when you're pushing yourself like training wise, and then you have other things in your life like work or other life events that come in. It can be really hard to juggle all those balls and still get the most out of yourself training wise. And you know, this is like the hardest decision we make as age group athletes, is like being able to restrain yourself, pull yourself back in is really tough. And I know I've struggled with it for a long time, and I still struggle with it, and I still get really frustrated. But again, I just know that if I can't, like, I need to stay consistent. I need to be able to train tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So the difference between doing a 5-hour ride this morning and a 7-hour ride, yes, I believe there's a lot more physical benefit to doing 7 hours, particularly for Ironman training. But 5 hours will still tick the box. It'll be the bare minimum, you know. I don't think 5 hours is enough if you're training for a full Ironman. 5 hours is not enough for your long ride because you're only going to hit around 150k. You really need to be doing around the 6-7 hours if you actually have ambitions to ride well. But 5 hours will tick the box for now, and hopefully be enough to pull ourselves back in and have a chill afternoon before I take Ruby's parents to the airport. And yeah, we'll go and enjoy what is unfortunately turned into a very wet start to the morning. But let's get rolling, crew. We are out on Beach Road now, and it's pretty windy, crew. Roads are wet, but we're just chugging along, got a podcast in the ears. Just not much better, rolling along, TT. Happy days, crew. This is what makes me a happy man. So crew, this is exactly how not to ride. Bloke's just come past me at a stoplight, and then he's just sat up in front of me. No. If you go past someone, go past someone. Don't just go in front and then sit up. Like, gosh, truth. All the gear and no idea. Legit, he's on a BMC time machine. Same as mine, slightly lower spec, but like, seriously, crew, like cycling 101, hey? Anyway, that's Beach Road for you. All the gear, no idea. Gee whiz, crew. the audacity to come and sit in front of me on Beach Road. Next level. Also, like, why are you not using your bars? Like, what's the benefit? Why are you sitting up? It's flat. If you can't sit on your bars, mate, go get a flipping hybrid. Anyway, that's enough. I'm sure he's a great bloke. Just, Also, in the updated news, I have decided to knock another hour off of our ride this morning. And in fact, we're only going to do 4 hours because I don't feel too tip-top. Definitely, yeah, it's just something there, you know it. And there's no point, not going to push anything crazy, go home and chill.
Cause baby, you're all that I have. Cause baby, it's taking me on. Cause baby, it's taking me on. Cause baby,
Here we are, Oliver's Hill. Sometimes when you're making videos, or I don't know, I guess as I start to share more and more of my content online, it's very easy for me to go, oh, I said I'm going to do 7 hours. I have to do 7 hours. Like, people are going to think I'm soft. But I'm learning more and more, and I'm getting better and better to go, like, I'm here to be the best athlete I can be. And I'm going to do what I have to do. Just coming through Mornington now, we've got, I want to get to 60k. And then I'll turn around, which will be just over 2 hours, but then we'll have a tailwind on the way back. It's she's been proper windy. This wasn't predicted, nor was the rain. But Melbourne, hey, keeps it spicy. This all has kind of worked out to really be a video about adaptability and being fluid, you know. Don't fight what is. It is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't, and it was what it was. Kung Fu Panda, very wise words. Adaptability is not easy for athletes that want to, like, very set. You know what? I'm pissed off. I didn't get 7 hours done today. You're probably catching my vibe. But, like, I still got to do 4 hours. It's still a great day, you know, out on the TT. And hopefully, if I've been smart and it all works out, I'll feel better tomorrow. And then with One Crew, you know, I'm not sick, gotten another session done, and yeah, on to the next. I don't know how it's possible, but somehow it seems the wind, at the exact moment I turned around in Mount Martha, it also turned around. So they made sure I had a headwind both ways. It's pretty clever. Whew, busy. No, it's actually not too bad now, as I've just swung. The more I've gone around the peninsula, the better the wind has gone from moving from kind of crosswind to, going from head on to slight more cross. But then you still get some good gusts. It's actually pretty full on, especially considering this morning the weather app said it would be 3 kilometers an hour of wind. It's probably like gusts of like 40. So What's that? A difference of 38 kilometers. Come on. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Surely. Here we are, crew, in, I'm really hoping this is recording right, but here we are in this fun bit of traffic. It is crazy, but actually, like, cycling is so much quicker in the busy traffic. But shit, you gotta have your wits about you, because even though this is a bike lane, people just don't think that bikes might still be moving. Even though there's no traffic like in the bike lane, they just cut in and out of it without thinking. It's a bit of fun though, because like you really got to try make all the gaps, and you really got to be switched on. Helps you keep really nice and aware. Like, so as I hope you've all watched my YouTube video with my motorbike, but I had a motorbike for a while and I want to get another one. But anyway, I just found so much help from all my years road cycling, like been going on a motorbike, because you have to be 360 degrees aware of everything going on. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, so you guys just missed something. But I've gone around a stoplight. There's a car in front of me. I'm just riding along. This chick in this fancy Mercedes comes flying up, like gives me like 2 inches at the most from my right elbow, and then the car's in front of me, so like she can't go anywhere obviously, so then she's just like sandwiched me up against the curb, and so I was like, are you actually kidding me? And so I've just leant over with my right hand and just like slapped her door, like side door, being like, yo, I'm here. It just doesn't do anything. Anyway, I only did that because it was pretty precarious what she did. And so yes, I braked and like slowed down so that she could go ahead, and then anyway, the car in front of her like braked, and so she veered left like in front of me. Anyway, full on, either had no idea I was there, which is hard to believe considering it made a loud bang when I was like banging on her car. And then the bloke behind me pulls up next to me in a Range Rover and goes, hey mate, you shouldn't be touching other people's cars. And I looked back at him and I said, mate, she shouldn't be trying to kill me. Anyway, it is insane cycling sometimes these days in Australia. We are cyclists, and if we get hit, like, we always lose, right? And I know that there's good and bad on both sides, right? I know there's good and bad on both sides, cycling and riding, but I only bring these up to just, I don't know, just continue to slightly raise awareness about the fact that I can't go out for a ride and not almost die while I'm completely following the road rules, because some rich old lady in a Mercedes, literally, like, she didn't even have to wait. I was going the same speed as the car in front. She just had to get, like, she just didn't care, I guess, that she was like putting me at risk. And that just baffles me. And then the fact that someone can see that, but again, also just a rich bloke in a Range Rover can see that and go, and not go, wow mate, that was hectic, I'm so sorry, like, that was horrendous driving. No, instead he goes, you shouldn't touch her car. Like, geez, like, I didn't punch it, I didn't grab keys out, I didn't even like spray my gooey water on it with electrolytes in it. All I did was literally a backhanded tap, just to let her know I'm there. Like, anyway, that is the ride done. We are back, so that's 4 hours 10 average 207 watts, 121 kilometers done. So definitely not what we set out for, especially when this video started, but you know, it's another 4 hours bank. My psychologist, she told me as I was coming back from my knee injury, and I have a real tendency, yes, to want to rush things and push things, and then I have a real tendency to feel bad when sessions don't go to plan, and feel down on myself. And she really encouraged me to look at it and just go, it's another brick laid. Like, it's just another brick laid. Move on to tomorrow. We go again. So that's it, crew. Be adaptable. Another brick laid. And yeah, we'll see you next week. And you guys have a good night. Hey, see you next one.